Hi, guys. So, I just had a massive breakthrough. I'm not exactly sure how I ended up on it, and I don't care, but I ended up watching a summary of the book The Body Keeps the Score, which I have been heavily debating buying and reading. And I ended up watching a summary about it. Oh my gosh, like I didn't know. Knowledge and education really is power. And it's like, it's so validating, not in a way of keeping us stuck, but in a way of, okay, so this is why. This is actually normal for what, like this is a normal reaction to that type of thing. And then it turns out she said there was like a free PDF and she's got free resources. So I'm downloading all of them. And I released so much tears, like quietly, in my room alone. I just feel so, yeah, the best word I can describe is validated and like understood, you know? And I haven't even got a chance to like digest all of this stuff, but I am just so grateful, like also to myself, that like this is why I'm carving out time, and I am carving it out. It is not easy by any means. And yet I'm still doing it. And is it fun to, release tears and stuff? Not necessarily. But is it productive? Is it, healing? Yes, 100%. So I'm just, I'm kind of blown away. Um, and I have a lot of hope, like a lot more hope. And I have a lot more confirmation that I'm on the right track. And, you know, at least in my experience, which shows it wasn't a healthy experience, to say the least. But, we need to stop, like, as a society, considering someone, let's say, bursting into tears in a safe place, quote unquote, emotional dysregulation. Because that might be the only time they've ever cried. So it's not that they're bursting into tears randomly, it's that they're finally releasing things they've been holding on to, you know? And there is a big difference, and I know that, but I'm just saying, like, my eyes are two different colors again. It's just incredible, and I'm just so grateful, and so I'm passing it on. And I feel like I'm just gonna be able to help even more people in more specific ways, because I think when you've been through a lot and you don't want to go, you certainly don't want to pass it on, right? Like you certainly don't want to continue the cycle, but you also, you know, maybe don't necessarily want to medicate or self medicate, right? But you also don't want to check out, right? So what the do you do? Especially if you don't have in person support. And for me, it's been ultimately knowledge, you know, and information and tools, and just lots of cross referencing of this is normal, this is healthy. And it's hard because I'm changing generations, Um, so, yes, I'm very, very tired now. But was it, you know, time and emotion worth spent? Once again, 100%. So, I'm just, like I said, I think I'm just blown away. Like, what? Especially since I don't lash out, but I implode and I hurt myself. And it's like, it's just really cool to And also to find out that the stuff that, I found is completely aligning with what I, started doing. And yeah, it's just reminding me, it's like an affirmation, a confirmation that I'm absolutely on the right track, meaning I'm doing it right. And that's what I personally want to do, because there are so many ways I could have numbed, I could have not even watched the summary. There's so many choices I could have made that are easier, that aren't painful, in the immediate, that aren't grueling. But I want to authentically heal so that I can tell people I know how to authentically heal. So that when you feel a moment of joy, it's not like an iceberg. Like, it's not like one day, it's not like, yeah, I guess I can like conjure up some joy, but really, if I'm actually honest with myself and I'm not numbing or running, I'm actually really depressed type of thing. It's like, no, that moment of joy can be yours and can be full, you can feel it. And that is the biggest thing I got from that. And I know it makes sense considering the title is The Body Keeps the Score, but that is so validating of like me getting into my body is exactly the correct path, So, anyway, love you guys. And yeah, I probably should eat. But I know that in this particular case, the emotions didn't come as a result of me not eating. The results or the emotion came because, what am I saying? The not eating allowed the emotion to surface, if that makes sense. So I knew what I was, possibly doing, versus the literal opposite of it, let's say, like I said, I never explode, but I faint, so me fainting, because when I did have a chance to release it, I didn't, right? I'm working so hard on not fainting, basically. And so, and my body was like tingling during it, and it was just like, wow, right? So hopefully this, gives people hope. And I'm definitely going to pour into this stuff and, share like insights and just camaraderie of, even if you have no one in your physical personal life that gets it, I get it. And I know what it's like to have no one in your physical life that gets it. Because how many people would have, even if they had positive intentions, would have been like, oh, don't do that, that's going to upset you. It's like, no, 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 no. This is me opening the wound on my terms to start healing it. Not, well, let's just close it back up and not. So, anyway, love you guys.